Folks, hopefully you can hear me alright. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and I just went Town Hall 10, you can see, with my my Town Hall 9 account, and I've got a lot of upgrading to do. As you can see, I got a lot of wall upgrades, my new segments especially, and of course I'm in the middle of upgrading my clan castle and my dark barracks and my wizard tower, and then I've got, man, just everything is to upgrade when you go up the next level. You guys know that. And with Town Hall 10, man, it is also stinking expensive. I'm only a level 15 Archer Queen. I've got to seriously put some dark into her, and that's where part of this comes into is dark rating, trophy pushing. I want to show you guys a couple of things that I use, and I've done a couple of videos on these before. So if you watch my videos, you'll know that, or you will have seen this before, but I want to show you a snipe type attack that if you don't care about trophies but you need to gain some loot in a hurry. Look at this one at the top here. Okay, I used 15 giants and then 73 and 66 goblins and archers. My king and queen, 3 bombers as a backup just in case. And I got, what would that be, 712.5 grand in loot plus 2,400 dark. That army cost 78,000 maybe, something like that. So huge, and you can do that. You need an extra million to upgrade something. 3 raids later, you're there. Anyway, let's replay that one. I'll show you. Basically, let's pause it. Okay, what I'm looking for is someone who has, heck with that, someone who has a large sum of loot. You know, there's 350, 360, and plus almost 3,000 dark, but they've got it mostly on the outside. See the color on the elixir collectors. You got dark purple at the bottom, light purple at the top, or all dark purple. Those are full or nearly full collectors. So this guy, you can see, look all the way around his base. It's gold, dark, and yeah, and his dark elixir and his elixir collectors are all outside the base. And on top of that, usually you lose trophies when you do this, but this guy's got his town hall right out there by the edge too, right by a couple of gold mines. So anyway, that makes it easy at the end with what you got left to get that star, so you gain trophies instead of losing trophies. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what I did. Started up here, dropped a few giants for meat shields, and ran a few goblins in, about 5 per collector, something like that is what I usually do. You see the goblins, just when they finish one, they just go to the next and just kind of bunch up. I dropped a few more because those kind of got hit by that Tesla there I wasn't expecting. And those are all gone. So now I'm going to move around counterclockwise. Dropped a few giants, wait a second, let them get there and start drawing fire. Same thing, drop some gobs, and the gobs just real quick nail that, and then they run on to those dark drills. Dropped another giant there. Of course, he stopped at the air sweeper, but it didn't matter. The goblins kept going. Now these goblins are going to run over here where they're going to see a Tesla. Another surprise, but doesn't matter. You got more giants. Drop your giants. Drop your gobs, and I'll show you where the archers come in a second here. See, the gobs are getting eat up by that Tesla, so I dropped some archers back out of the way. Goblins get eat up. Archers keep right on going. And that one's gone. Now working my way around, put those archers there and get that one to the direct east. You can see I'm dropping a few more archers just to keep them replenished until that gold mine is gone. Then I'm going to keep working counterclockwise. Yep, there you go. Now drop a giant on the gold mine up there. There he is. He comes up with another Tesla. I'm dropping some archers in there. Hey, that giant gets cooked almost immediately. I'm going to drop another one. And more archers, you guessed it. Still got plenty of archers left, still got 5 giants left. So I'm going to drop 2 giants on the other side of that barracks, since one didn't last very long with that Tesla, and some more archers. And sure enough, that gold mine goes away, and now all that's left are the 2 that are opposite the town hall. There goes my last 3 giants, all 24. Why is my screen freezing? There we go. All 24 of my archers and my king and my queen, and they're just going to line up just like they oughta, and down's going to go that town hall, and I get effectively all of their loot, left them with very little, and end up getting a star on top of it. So I gained trophies instead of lost. I could just end it here. Let me just go ahead and 4 times it through here and get done. There you go. Alright, now ended up with 712.5 grand in loot, 2,400 in dark. Not huge, not a huge hit, but it's trophies, it's good dark, and it's good loot for very little cost. Alright, now let's go back and let me show you what I use when I need to. If I've done that for a while and lost a bunch of trophies, I need to gain trophies. So I go to my Pekka rating. I'll use 6 Pekkas, 3 wall breakers, and the balanced wizards, and my king and my queen, and I'll use 4 earthquake spells and a poison and a couple of rage. And if you've got 11 spots like I do, I'll throw in a jump. Alright? If you're a Town Hall 9, you don't have that, just do the 2 rage. It works just fine. Let me show you this one right here, and I can show you up and down. I gained on all of them, but like this one here. Okay, look at his loot. He's only got 509. I can't even do math, man. 509, almost 510,000 loot. Not great loot, but he's got 2,400 dark, which is pretty decent dark. But look at the base layout. He's got all of his elixir to the west, all of his gold to the east, his own setup, and look at the setup of the base. His own setup gives you all the loot and funnels your troops to the core for you. You don't have to do anything. All you gotta do is drop them and forget about it and take a nap, and you're gonna clean this base out. I couldn't pass up on it. Like I said, it's got good dark, but the rest of the loot's not much. But I saw it and I was like, I gotta hit this. So let me start. I start off to the west on the elixir. Bust a little hole in the wall there, and there goes a Pekka. And I was trying to decide what to do, and I paid a little more attention to the layout and said, you know what? it's pre-funneled, so I just dropped everything, absolutely everything, and it just takes you right on in. I got a rage ready for them when they get there, and boom. Now let me speed it up for you and show you how this guy's layout does all the work for you. I dropped another rage toward the core. You got up to the north, you got a couple of Pekkas up there doing some damage, so I dropped a jump to get them to the town hall. And they go and boop, 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 they use it, and now they're coming down to the town hall. And without anything else to worry about, I just threw a rage down, a poison down just to get rid of it. There wasn't anything there to hit. But, okay, I'm going to 4 times speed now. They just keep going through. Like I said, the guy's own setup took care of it for us. We didn't have to do anything. All we had to do was drop our troops and forget about it. And up to the north he goes, and that's the end of it. Little Pekkas take care of all the work for us. Alright. And we got everything they had. 3 stars, 26 trophies without even trying. So you got to watch for these kind of bases. Yeah, it's not great loot. I lost elixir on that deal. Of course, I gained gold. I gained pretty good dark, and I gained plenty of trophies. So sometimes, even though you're going to lose a little bit of elixir, you just got to do it. It's, it just keeps it fun. Anyway, all right, so we got that one. Let me show you one more here. Some of these, here's what I did here on boost. You can see some of these, like the top one there, I didn't do that good on loot, and I didn't do that good on dark. I actually lost on dark after using 4 earthquakes. Well, I didn't use 4 earthquakes. Never mind. I know what that was. That was a test. That was a test with the Barb's battering ram. I hadn't done that. I was just kind of playing around with these things. I haven't done anything with them. And what I did was I cooked some giants and I cooked some rams. And I was going to use them to snipe loot. And then realized, wait a minute, they don't hit the first thing. They go for walls like a wall breaker. And of course, I didn't cook anything to come in behind them and pick up the loot. So I was pretty much out of luck. So I thought, you know what, let's just drop it all and watch what happens. Watch how these things go through. And I didn't realize this. Had I done this, I'd have cooked a few things to pick up behind them. it's going to happen here in a second here. I'm going to drop a whole line of giants, and I'm going to drop 24 of these rams. I want you to see how deep they get into the base and how fast. Now watch these rams when I start dropping them. Now watch how deeply they go into this base. Look at that. Now they are in the center of the core, going through the core. They are through the core, busting through the other side. It's amazing how much and how fast they penetrated that base. I'm going to be doing some more with this and instead of making the fewer giants, more rams, and then some cleanup troops to come in behind them and pick up the loot that they expose when they go through. Shoot, a bunch of raged goblins might be a good thing, just to run through there like crazy, or maybe some Valks, I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. That I thought was very interesting. Anyway, I'll be putting more up. I haven't posted in a long time, and I'm going to go back to posting 2 or 3 of these videos a week. Some different raiding I do, just kind of goofing around, and some stuff that works every time, like this Pekka raiding. It works every time. I've been using it forever. And when I need to gain trophies, I just revert back to just standard Pekka raiding. And it's excellent practice for Go Wipe, Go Vape, Go Baho, anything where you've got to funnel into a base and delve into the core and just core them out from the inside out. It's excellent practice. It helps tons in war. You just about can't do worse than 2 stars. If you do this all the time, you're going to get into war. And I know the goal is 3 stars, and we all shoot for it, and you get it as much as you can, but you come up against a dang near impossible base, and it's nice to get in there and get a good hefty 2-star on some old reliable if you just can't see any way at all that you're able to 3-star it. So there you go. Alright folks, well anyway, on that note, I'm going to pull out of this thing, and I'll be talking to you guys next time. Thanks for watching very much. If I can get out of here.